Everybody, a blessed Sunday to you. Hey, we're back to straight shaving today on Barber Dave's Shaves and Such. Hey everybody, welcome back. Well, my foray into the gastric virus is now over, so I can finally get back to doing some things. And I haven't straight shaved for about 2.5 weeks, so we'll see how that goes. But before we get started, if you do me a favor, please join us at www.theshavingcadre.com. We'd certainly appreciate it. And then right up here, Drinks and Dave's, our live shows are on Tuesday nights at 6 p.m. So I hope everybody's doing well. Today is really the first day that I've actually felt halfway decent. I did go back to the shop this week, which was, quite frankly, hell on wheels because I had to catch up with all the folks that I had to cancel when I was sick. And we're still playing catch up on that, but I feel pretty good. Turned out that thankfully it was not COVID. I tested quite often, obviously, while I was sick, but it's amazing that you really don't need to live in that much space, because during that week that I was sick, I made it from the master bedroom to the master bathroom, and that's about it. So it was a fun week. I don't normally get sick very often, but and they don't know. They just said it was a stomach virus, and I guess, at least around here, it's going around. So since it's my first straight shave back, I've been using basically my DEs and my SEs most of the time. I decided to bring out the special one. And we'll show you that in just a second. Also, I really want to thank everybody for the support for the channel. We jumped up almost 50 subscribers in a week. Thank you for that, because it looks like we'll be having our new giveaway at 1,300 not too far from now. So here we go. Yeah, even though it does feel just a tad awkward, it feels pretty good, actually. To kind of show you, I mean, the theme for today's shave, as you'll see as we get into everything, is all about blue. However, as you can see, I don't coordinate things because I'm wearing a watch with a green face. So go figure. Good first pass. And this soap, which I'll show you as soon as we're done with the shave, is just such a wonderful soap. It is Italian based. It is a soft soap, and you guys can probably guess when I tell you how it comes. When you buy it in a brick. And the brick, I think, is 450 grams. I mean, it's huge. I've had it for 3 or 4 years. It's not cheap. It's about $70 for the brick. But I don't think I've even gone through a quarter of the brick. And there's still quite a bit yet. I was going to show it, but I can't find it. Because I transferred just enough to fill a shaving container. And then I just load directly out of that. And then just go from there. Okay, pass 2. That was close. I got to remember to adjust my touch a little bit because this razor is a full-bellied hollow. And when I approach the shave angle, I got to be careful because with that being a full-bellied hollow, you can slice yourself fairly easy just by touching your skin. And I was real close over here. In fact, I think I may have touched down a little bit. We'll see. And I made a mistake that I normally never do. And that's stalling the blade before I touch down. Which is stupid. Because really, a good straight razor shave always means that the blade is moving when it's close to your skin. Because if you don't, if your blade is sharp enough and you hone it correctly, just the lightest touch can cause some issues. Yeah, a little bit of a touchdown, but nothing major. I equate the moving of the blade to, hold on a second. To final approach when you're flying an aircraft. You know, you slow down, you get to approach speed, and then you land. Whereas if you stall the blade, or in this case, you stall the plane, what happens? You drop out of the sky and you crash, hence a cut. So that was a close one. But so far, pretty good shave. Getting used to handling a straight again. Somebody asked a while back why I add a little bit of water the last pass and to make it really, really kind of wet. And that's just to add some slickness because that's my across the grain pass. Yes, I know, I'm weird. My across the grain pass is actually most people's against the grain pass. Go figure. And yes, as most of you know, I do a Gillette slide when I am using my straight razor. Yep, it is like riding a bike. That's as if you're riding a bike that is covered in razor blades and wants to kill you. The residual slickness on this soap is really nice. As always, a little bit of cleanup in the nickel area. Also, some of you may notice that when I'm doing the cleanup, I don't wipe the blade at all. I figure I want as much soap and as much slickness as possible. Especially when I'm doing the flat blading. We'll get cleaned up real quick and we'll show you what we used. See what the alum says after almost 2 weeks without a straight shave. A little bit of a bite, and yeah, I did catch myself a little bit there. It didn't bleed, but I definitely abraded it, but not too bad actually. Okay, so the soap we used today was Boelis Panama. This is an Italian soft soap. Not much of a, kind of just a cream, kind of a marzipan almost. Not quite as strong as Cella when it comes to the smell, like the almond cherry. It doesn't really have that. But it does have just a very, very light scent. But like I said, it comes in the brick, and then what I did is I just loaded the soap, and I'll just continue to fill that up until I use the brick, which more than likely will be never. The brush we use today is matching to the razor. It is the Korat brush in the Ice Dragon scales. Really cool little medallion in the middle. And this does have a round High Mountain Manchurian white knot. And of course, the razor, if you guys haven't guessed it already, is the Korat Ice Dragon. Just a beautiful, and it is in zebra Damascus, and it's just a wonderful. And it is a 6/8 full-bellied hollow. You really can't see it on the camera, but really nice. Beautiful shave. The witch hazel we'll be using today is CBL Soaps Litzia Cubeba. Just a really nice, it adds that citrusy lemon. And if you can get some, because I know a certain person bought like a ton, if you can still get some, that would be great, because it is a fantastic, probably the best witch hazel I've ever used, and obviously the most fragrant too. I will have to be restocking on this pretty soon. And you know, my good buddy Nurse Dave and Major Rich and Bruce, Grey Dog, they all use this. It's Nivea 2-in-1. This is made out of Germany. The way you're supposed to shake it up, and that gives you that benefit of not only a balm, but an aftershave. And it's probably the most unique aftershave. I don't use it that often because I'm running low. But it's got a nice cooling effect. Very neutral scent, but very aquatic. But it leaves the face feeling great. So I need to get some more of that. We'll let that dry down just a little bit. For our talc today, as always, a barber's friend, Clubman. And we're finally going to be in the mid-70s today, so it's actually shorts and t-shirt weather, which is great. But then on Thursday, it's supposed to be in the 20s. Foggy day. That's the one thing with Clubman over all the other talcs. This stuff is so fine that you don't need much, and I have a tendency to overload the brush and end up looking like a ghost. Definitely a perfect DS BBS shave, and the feeling of the Nivea 2-in-1 is just fantastic. You can find the Nivea 2-in-1 on Small Flower. You can also find it on eBay. It does come from Germany or other places. They don't sell it in the US, but you can have it shipped. So buy a couple of bottles to save on shipping. But it's just good stuff. Okay, and for our EDT today, we're sticking with the blue and kind of the aquatic theme, and we're going with Royal Yacht. Some people have compared this to Bleu de Chanel. I actually like it better because Bleu de Chanel can really, it's a powerhouse. In other words, you can clear a room out with that. This is a little bit more subtle and not quite as in your face, but it has a beautiful, beautiful finish to it and everything else. So anyhow, that's our shave for today, folks. Thanks for being patient. We're back. We'll probably do another shave tomorrow, and I hope everybody's doing well. Once again, thank you so much for being viewers here and supporting us. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and the notification bell, and we shall see you again next time. Take care, everybody.